Sorry. Came out to shed this evening. Uh, Thought I would do a wee bit of turning. I've been running around getting stuff for Christmas. Still stuff to get, but I'll get it tomorrow. So I thought that would make a start in this wee project. Well, wee project. It's more like an enormous project. I'm going to bring a camera around here now and show you what it is. I will bring a tailstock camera up. There we have her. I turned a bit of this before. Can I remember what you called it? No. Now, it's been sitting quite a while, and there's a few worrying cracks running through it. As you can see, the bark is more like when you get into it underneath the outside bark, it's like a hairy coconut thing. It could be. I'm trying to remember the name of this timber I got off Ricky and Stephen. Was it larch or was it something else? Big half-inch one. As you can see, I'll bring the overhead camera back over and you'll see the shape of this. You see the way it's laying off here? Well, I'll need to straighten that up. I've got a more or less a straight end on this end. No voids in this side. All the voids are in this bit. You can see the cracks here. And I go right down to there. There's another one and another one. So I'm hoping it stays together. Make sure it's tight. Everything's tight. And again, when you first start the lathe up, do not stand in front of it. When I mean that, do not stand in front of the piece while it's going, getting up to speed. Because if anything's going to happen, it's going to happen then. So I'll just start this up. Now, there's a wee bit of vibration in this, and I would be happy to get it down a wee bit more. Now, I've got that just down below 500 RPMs, and it seems to be turning quite well. We'll have a wee look at that. Right, there's still that bit there. I probably can show you it with the ruler overhead. Oh, let's see, overhead. There we are. So you can see that gap there. So it's still out of. It's not entirely flat, but the rest of it's not too bad. So that means we need to take a wee bit more off all of this to get that bit in line. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. So we're getting there. see what it's like. Ooh. We'll try the big gouge again. Big bull gouge. This is the big 1/2 inch one. Right, we're overhanging that quite a bit, so we're going to move the tool rest in. It's just too tight there. Right. try and increase the speed a wee bit more here. When we get it up to 900, I'd be happy. Ooh, we're sitting at 940. The faster you can get it to go without it jumping out the door, the better for your cuts. And there's something else fell on the floor. It fell off the shelf. And there again, you have to watch too what you take away here, because if you take that all away, it's going to allow this piece to expand a wee bit. It's just like a big spring. It wants to release itself, and before you know it, when you try to get a finishing cut on this, you're going to have a problem. So you're going to have to finish this as you go. So we got our tailstock or our banjo in the right place. Make sure we're at the right height. That stuff is very, very dry. So you can see when you get a good cut on it, it sort of cleans that up. But in other places, it tears the piece apart. So I'm going to try and get a couple of finishing cuts on here to see how it goes. I'd like to get more speed up on it, but right, I'm on 1000 RPM. So we'll just try and cut up. We'll see how we're done on that cut. Yeah, still a bit more to go in that way, because this is the part that was more. You can see those couple of ends there, they're not touched. These ends are all nicely coming in, but these ones aren't. They're the longer fingers, if you want to call them that. So just try and pick the cut up. Our cut might do that. Need to bring it to the rest in a wee bit to get that angle. Right. almost got it all. Just a wee bit there still. I think this last pass will do. Right. Oh! No harm done. No harm done. That's why you don't try and move a tool rest. It moved there because I got a wee kick, a wee catch, and I tried to move a tool rest with my tool in my hand and brought it over there, and it sort of caught the wing of that. So you don't do that ever. Right. Just check it before you see. That needs to come in to there. You can see it here where it's not cut. I'll change over the spindle gouge. I want to ride the babble as you're cutting into that corner. So I'm going to take a bit more out of this. What time of the evening is it? Right, I think I'll leave that for there for now. It's not a piece you're going to get it done in a couple of hours. I've been out there 2 hours now. So we'll just turn everything off and we'll pick it up tomorrow. Okay guys, welcome back. I have come back out to the shed today to do a little bit more to this. It still looks the same. It hasn't grown wings and flew away overnight. Still got that nasty big hole here. I'm going to turn some of this away here and it'll take some of it away. I'm hoping. It seems to be solid in there, so we will soon find out. great if I could just get away with doing the foot. That's starting to turn in, and I need to get it down a wee bit more in that. So it's looking promising. There will be some voids in it. There's nothing I can do about that. So I know it looks a bit rough looking at the minute, but it'll stand up. Okay, I'll straighten this bit up and see if I can get rid of that wee bit of rat. We can work with that. Just need to tidy this up. This bit here. Change over the spindle gouge. See if we can get down the side of this. To the rest that moved. Right, okay. All clear? Yeah. See what I mean about the jumping? Because you've taken all that bulk of wood away now. It's relaxing a wee bit, and it's not round no more. It's flapped out, as you say. So right, that's where I want to be, and I want to right. Woohoo! And the way this is, sort of juts out like that, and then Let's see if I can clean this up. Yeah, that tidied that up. Just got the tool jumping off the end here, and me ending up with my hand in here. So I need to make that a wee bit crisper. The decisions you have to get into to get things done is sometimes a wee bit dangerous. Right, so I can't touch any more of this now. It's going to have to be all sanding. That'll sand. That's going to take a hell of a lot of sanding. I'm just leaving that. I think I'm going to leave this until I finish the front. And what I can do is finish this bit on underneath this for now. And then we can get this turned around. Take that off and turn that around and put it in this bigot. Just need to tidy that just up, put a wee angle on it for the dovetail. It's just a wee bit big. Oh. So almost like a bead here. You just have to tell yourself there's a big wingy thing around there, and the battery's going low on my headset anyway, so that's going to allow me to do the sanding. I'm not going to bore you with that, but once I get the sanding done, I'll bring you back and I'll let you see where I am in this process. So I'll give me a chance to charge the headset up. Okay, so we'll start that for now, and we'll be back in a jiffy. Right, guys, I tell you where I am here. We've finished sanding this underneath for now. It come up not too bad. So I've just turned it around there and just took a couple of cuts there to just true it up a wee bit. So as you can see, that is coming down gradually. Just change camera to overhead. You might be able to see it better. So about a good quarter of an inch out on the end of the wing. So I need to mark this to let me know where to start. So somewhere there, you know, I don't want to go past these here. Sometimes putting a pencil line or marker line, and then when it's spinning, you can see it. So I'm just going to use the bowl gauge here, make sure everything's tight. And the speed is 900 RPMs. So just gently pick out your cut. I'll let you see what that's like. So we're getting this, the thickness, still in our wee 1 or 2 cuts to take that down. It's not too bad. We need to take that past this bit here, so I'll take a wee bit off that. Right, that's actually better. Right, we'll still need to take a bit out of the thickness on this. So we need to come up, and as we come up, we want to round that over. Just mark that again, because somewhere there. Again, we got our tool tail stick up back again. So actually what's happening is this flows up and then curves over and down into the piece, and then somewhere down here we make a recess for to hollow the wee bit of the bowl out. So I think if I right, let's have another wee look at this. Right, if I can bring it up from about here, it's quite uniform about this far up. So I need to take, this is a bit heavy here. Right. Wee bit of speed would help us. Right, that's up to 1200. Hoo-hoo! You want to be very careful because there's a lot of wings and a lot of holes and stuff in it. I don't want these bits flying off because they could, you know. That's a nice bit of timber, so it is. Really nice. So we've got a couple of ridges here, one here, one here. So I need to blend those two in to one. We need a wee bit more off this top bit, just here. just there. It's just to give me a visual marker where the end of this is. So I'm going to try and pick this cut up on the outside and run it straight up. Yeah, that's helping that a lot. Get an R cut like that. Now I'm going to slightly change the shape of mine here. The one I am going by, I should have really started dipping this away back here. I don't want to do that. I think it'll work even with a smaller cutting. So I still need a wee bit off this. It's still heavy here. Just ground a nice fresh edge on my spindle gouge. So we're okay from about here. So I want to start about there. And it wants to flow a nice curve. It's there's a wee bit to take out of that yet. Just check this. Now I'm at the right depth. I'm right up to the bottom of the end of the bowl and the underside. So there's where our bowl starts, so I'm quite happy with that. So all I want to do is it's a bit of a ridge here. I just want to blend that into the rest of it, and that should be happy for sanding. So we'll see if I can get blend all those in. You can see yourself the cuts coming off that now is a lot better. As before, it was bigger chips. We're getting wee ribbons. Right, I'm happy with that. That'll sound okay. So, well, there's another bit that wants to come out. I think we'll just take it out. That was that dead knot. I think I'll give it a bit of character anyway. So, just bring this down a wee bit. Welcome back, everybody. This is day 3 of this project. I had to give a wee break over Christmas. So far, I've sanded it down to a 320 on the top side. I'm just going to bring the camera around and then you can see where I am. So it's been sanded. I got it down to its final dimensions. The inside, underside has been sanded. So I'm just going to run over here with the 400. Put a sand sealer here, and then we'll do this center bit. I'm just going to use the chestnut cellulose sander and sealer. It's easier to put on, you know. Give it a good soaking. Get the wee bits of the bark at the ends there. Right. That'll do that. Right. I'm going to take a tailstock away. Take this center piece off. Right. We'll have another wee look. See what I mean about the timber? It's very pulpy. Right, that's not too bad now, being honest. I could probably get this. want to see what that's like on the inside, because that crack's just a bit here, so it should be coming through here somewhere. Well, that's not bad. Being honest, it's not showing yet. Again, we want to watch our depth. Just want to undercut this head a wee bit. Right, I'm back. I was around cutting this piece of timber out of that log I had left. There's a few cracks running through it, so I just sliced it. There's one there, so we need to keep away from that. Is that big enough? Yeah. So, as I said, we need to put a wee lip in this to get our size for our lid. Okay. And I just get the round skew here and just cut a wee lip into this. Turn the speed out. Try and get a nice cut. See what that's like. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'm happy enough for that. So we can get our calibers. I don't need those ones. Get these ones. Just make it a wee bit bigger. Yeah, we can transfer that onto the piece. I'm just going to take the piece off the lathe, and I'm just going to leave it in the chuck. I always use the grub screws to tighten the piece up, because you never know a minute it'll wind itself off when you're not expecting it. Right, that seems alright. I just tighten that screw. I'll just give it a wee spin, see what it's like. just going to turn it and bring the tailstock up. We should be able to get a good bit of it. And what I'll do is take that out a minute. We'll wrap a bit of tape around the bottom side of that. Try and help that crack from spreading when I put pressure on that. Anything you can do to make it work is a great help. As long as you keep safety in mind. Don't try things that you know you shouldn't do. Right, that's that on. Just now this piece sort of domes up the way. Right, that should be tight enough. That there's a finial to go on top of this, so I want to leave myself plenty of timber. Sorry, had to blow my nose there. We will need some plenty of timber to make a mortise to carry the finial. So that looks okay. So we'll get our bowl gouge and take some of this timber away. That's sitting at 1100 RPM. It's slipping a wee bit. Just tick. Change back to the spindle gouge. Just stop there and have a wee look. That looks alright. If I take that off and sand that, I'll be happy with that. Just try and get a better cut on this here. Clean that up a bit. stop that and see what that's like. That'll sand up okay. I'm going to try and cut that off and then we'll tidy it up. Right. This might fly out on my... Oh dear. And it did. Right, so I've been using a wee taste of hot melt glue to stick something else on there with that. So I just want to take my size again and transfer this to this. I know it's not completely round. It'll do the purpose I want it for. It's only to sort of hold this while I just be gentle at this stage because it's only held in compression and there's a wee bit of wood here loose where it's going to jump out again. So this is where the tape is handy for this. There's a hole for this bit, this finial. Right, that's that. We'll start that up. Just easy. It should cut okay because that timber is right and soft. Now remember not to go too far in or you'll breathe through the inside. Now that would be deep enough, I reckon, for the finial. Just We need a clean piece of paper. Right. There's a wee sand. Or we buff up. Yo, the way again. Turned out alright. Where's our piece now? So that fits into the piece nicely. So we still have to do the bottom and a finial for the top. I put that in there, Paul. How am I going to get that out? Right. We'll do the bottom because it needs to be glued. This piece, there's a piece to go onto this. So we'll just make sure this clears all the wings here. That one's close to it. That's very close to it. Before you start your lathe up, just turn your things behind, especially when you're a piece like this here. And remember that it's spinning round. So that's going too fast. That's about 800 RPM. Okay. Just stop and have a wee look at it. That's okay. I'm going to use this as a tannin to fit into the bit I'm going to add on to it. Get it more strength than just a flat straight glue to the bottom of the piece. Obviously I'll cut it down a wee bit. Just we'll have to sand that up. Right. Right. Just watch the fingers. should more than enough for that. Just spray the. Take that bit of tape off this and if I can find the end of it. Right, so I'll give that a wee taste of Yorkshire grit. I only sanded the underneath of it, this piece, and put sand and sealer. It's had about four or five coats of sand sealer underneath. But no finish as such. I'm just going to do the finish by hand underneath the underneath bit. But we can do this wee bit because this is the only bit that's round and intact. The rest of it's holes in it. So I used a wee bit of Yorkshire grit in this just to clean that up. And that's that. I've done. I'll just give it a wee bit of polish, wee bit of wax. So that's the bottom more or less finished as far as we can go with it. We need to glue this wee bit on for the foot as shown in her picture. I'm just thinking, will I get away with using this bit of timber? We've got that crack in it, you see, and it sort of runs through there, so I don't think it will work. It won't work. And plus, I need to bring that down a wee bit. It's a wee bit too broad at the top there. And again, need to be gentle with this. Couple of wee grooves in it to help the glue get a good grab underneath. So that's that done. We need to get a piece of wood for that now. Bring that off. So we're at this stage now. We've got the top done, bottom done. Still has to get a finish on it, both sides, but it's almost there. So we'll set that over out of the way. We've got another piece of the same timber, so we're going to use it. It doesn't really matter because it's getting painted anyway. It's getting painted black, so it'll be. Right, get this thing off my head. Oh. Right, that's that finished. Just to paint it black and tidy the top of this up. Or could I just, if I put that in carefully, it won't go in. Just need to clean that up. Buddy? Yes, I'm coming in a wee second. Put the oven on and stick that turkey and ham in it. Alright? Right guys, I am going to call it quits for now. All I'm going to do is I'll show you it on the bottom of that, and then oh, near dropped it there. That fits onto that like so. Okay, and then it'll sit something like that, and oh, the wee lid, it'll fit in there, and then we finial will finish it off. So I'm going to paint this black, and that'll do me for the day because my back's getting a bit sore. It's just going to be painted black to this bit, and then the transition will be into the timber, and same with the finial will be painted black as well. So that didn't turn out too bad. No, I'm quite happy with that. So I'll leave that sitting there, and I'll go and paint that, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Goodbye for now. Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is day 3 of this project. I have where did I put that? Oh, I set it over there. Sorry. So today we have to finish off the finial of the piece to fit into the top of the lid, and I'm just getting this sorted here. So a wee recap where we are. We got the piece turned, and I've got the foot painted, and it's sitting over on the art bench at the minute, getting give it a coat of lacquer there. So that's drying, and we're going to turn the finial from. We were very close to the end. Right, again, we'll just run this down to a cylinder. Right, we'll start again. I'm thinking when I get this down to here, I'm going to take the tailstock away, because when I tried to take it away on the last one, it just broke. Just looks a wee bit heavy here. Right, take it down another ½ inch. I'll just stop that a minute. See if I can get this off. It'll be here. That's quite steady there. I have to put that back again. Take a wee bit more off that. I'll just engage the point of the revolving center. Yeah, I'll try that. It's very nearly broke there. you need to make sure this is going to fit into this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a slightly bevel on that. Software. That's on the edge, and that's on the edge. Right. We'll finish this, and then we'll cut it off. Just a wee takes the Yorkshire grit just to tidy it up a wee bit. Any wee fine lines in it. Right, the moment of truth. We'll part this off and see if it fits. Right, well, everybody, I'm back here. So I got the finial finally finished, and I took 3 goes at it. First piece of wood was not suitable for it, and it just broke when I get down to any thickness. The second piece of walnut, there must have been a crack on it somewhere, because when I went to take the tailstock away, it just snapped on me. So third one turned, and success. So and I have both pieces, the wee pedestal part for the bottom of the box, or this here, to go on here, and then we'll have the lid and finial to go on that. So all that needs is a quick polish, and the bits glue into it. So when they're dry, I will be back with the update, and hopefully it'll be all okay, because you never know what can happen between now and then. They've firmed up quite a bit, and now it's sitting. I think when you put your finishing stuff on it, it helps stabilize the wood a wee bit. So I might do a wee bit of polishing to this, and when it's done and all the bits are glued onto it, and I'll be back. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Okay guys, see you shortly. Okay guys, this is the finished piece. With its space and all on it, and I think it turned out very well.